It's that time of year where you might start seeing more for sale signs popping up in neighborhoods around town. So we want to check in with Eddie Campos, a realtor with RE/MAX, to see what the market is looking like right now. And talking ahead of time here, business is really good, huh?
Yes, it's inconsistent. So right now, things seem to be very good. I spoke to Billy Horn over at Savage Mortgage. He told me that the credit applications are coming in pretty strong right now, which also tells me that going into summer, it's going to be a strong buying and selling season.
So, we're about, 2 years from when the interest rates pop back up again from their record lows. And so that stunning activity is kind of worn off. People are kind of getting used to the interest rates, in the 5-6 range, which really historically is not that bad anyway.
Exactly, yeah. Historically, 8% is the average. 2 and 3%, that was an anomaly for us.
Sure.
So during those days, that's what also led to where we're at as far as the inventory being as low as it is. So still around 1,300 homes in 10 counties. That's still not very much. That's probably about 3,000 homes short of where we really should be. But the interest rates are more attractive than they were just about a year ago. So, we're teetering with going into the 7s, 8% range. And now you're hovering around 6%. So that's a lot more attractive than where we were. There's great steadiness out there for buyers to go out and be able to find a home because homes are staying on the market a little bit longer. If you look at the sales numbers, average days on market is 38 days now.
But homes are still selling. It's not a problem at all. And from the notes here, actually, some people get multiple offers?
Yeah, we're still seeing multiple offers. So perfect example, I've got several buyers that I'm working with right now in several stages. And in the past few weeks, I had around 27 showings I've scheduled for 4 different people. Of that, around 12 had already gone into multiple offers by the time we tried to schedule homes to see.
How common are open houses? Is that a standard? You really need to do an open house to maybe give people a chance to just, with no pressure, walk through a house? Or they're going so fast now that it's not even necessary?
Yeah, and I think that's a personal choice for the seller. Sometimes people just don't want a boatload of people that are unattended by a professional realtor
wandering
coming
through
through their
your
home.
house. Yeah,
that has the potential to be a problem. Fortunately, we haven't seen those kinds of things happening. But if that makes you nervous, then an open house definitely isn't the way to go.
Fact or fiction? If you don't have your house on the market early summer when school kids are moving and things like that, kids out of school, if you try to sell late in the summer or in the fall, it's bad. Fact or fiction?
That depends. How about that? I sound like a politician. So it depends. What is your situation, right? If you're relocating and your job has said, listen, we need you here by February 1st and it's November, you're going to move. So if you think about the years of 2008 to 2012, the Great Recession was 08, 09, going into 10, not great years. It's not like the realtors all put, signs on the door saying out of business. There were still homes buying and selling, and those things were still happening. I got started in 05 and immediately went into that and was still maintaining a career. So it really just depends on what your personal situation is, right? What is making you make that move? You're retiring. Your family is all moving and they're out of the area. Now you want to be closer to them. Your family's growing. You need a bigger home. I think it's all a personal decision for people. So when somebody asks, is it the right time to buy or sell? I think that's a personal decision. There's always a way to be able to sell and buy a home in almost every market.
Homes are still selling for very high amounts. It keeps going up. Toledo has a reputation for being a very affordable market.
Absolutely.
Are we still losing that? Are we still having that or what?
Absolutely. So $238,000 is the average sale price right now in the state of Ohio. $269,000 is the median, and nationally it's $417,000. Where would you rather buy your home?
What about housing itself in Northwest Ohio? Are there enough homes to go around?
No.
Is that a problem?
We really wish we could have more. So right now we have just enough to be able to take care of the amount of business that's out there. Yes, we are still seeing multiple offers. Yes, we are still seeing homes sell pretty darn quick. But it really comes down to also a seller's expectations. If you think that you're going to be able to get $400,000 for your home, but you have a neighborhood that's $320,000, the old adage used to be is what? You can always go down, you can't go up. That's not true anymore. As a matter of fact, it goes up more times than not. So I think you really need to pay attention to your professional real estate agent to help you make that decision. And how are you going to strategize the price of your home to get the most attention? If you're going to put it at the top, that may be a problem for getting people's attention and getting them into the house. But it also matters that if you have the right look and you have the right updates for your home.
He's the man who knows. He's Eddie Campos, Realtor. Eddie, thank you so much for being here.
Great seeing you.